Hi friends, here's the third and final part to the chapter Rabbit's Busy Day in the House at Pooh Corner. Rabbit saw Piglet first. Piglet had got up early that morning to pick himself a bunch of violets, and when he had picked them and put them in a pot in the middle of his house, it suddenly came over him that nobody had ever picked Eeyore a bunch of violets. And the more he thought of this, the more he thought how sad it was to be an animal who had never had a bunch of violets picked for him. So he hurried out again, saying to himself, Eeyore, violets, and then violets, Eeyore, in case he forgot, because it was that sort of day. And he picked a large bunch and trotted along, smelling them and feeling very happy, until he came to the place where Eeyore was. "Oh, Eeyore," began Piglet a little nervously, because Eeyore was busy. Eeyore put out a paw and waved him away. "Tomorrow," said Eeyore, "or the next day." Piglet came a little closer to see what it was. Eeyore had 3 sticks on the ground and was looking at them. 2 of the sticks were touching at one end, but not at the other, and the 3rd stick was laid across. Piglet thought that perhaps it was a trap of some kind. "Eeyore," he began again, "is that little Piglet?" said Eeyore, still looking hard at his sticks. "Yes, Eeyore, and I... Do you know what this is?" "No," said Piglet. "It's an A, an A." "Oh," said Piglet. "Not O, A," said Eeyore severely. "Can't you hear, or do you think you have more education than Christopher Robin?" "Yes," said Piglet. "No," said Piglet very quickly, and he came closer still. "Christopher Robin said it was an A, and an A it is, until somebody treads on me," Eeyore added sternly. Piglet jumped backwards, hurriedly, and smelt at his violets. "Do you know what A means, little Piglet?" "No, Eeyore, I don't." "It means learning. It means education. It means all the things that you and Pooh haven't got. That's what A means." "Oh," said Piglet again. "I mean, does it?" he explained quickly. "I'm telling you. People come and go in this forest, and they say, 'It's only Eeyore, so it doesn't count.' They walk to and fro saying, 'Ha ha.' But do they know anything about A? They don't. It's just 3 sticks to them, but to the educated. And mark this, little Piglet, to the educated, not meaning Poohs and Piglets, it's a great and glorious A. Not," he added, "just something that anybody can come and breathe on." Piglet stepped back nervously and looked around for help. "Here's Rabbit," he said gladly. "Hello, Rabbit." Rabbit came up importantly, nodded to Piglet, and said, "Ah, Eeyore," in the voice of one who would be saying goodbye in about 2 more minutes. "There's just one thing I wanted to ask you, Eeyore. What happens to Christopher Robin in the mornings nowadays?" "What's this that I'm looking at?" said Eeyore, still looking at it. 3 sticks, said Rabbit promptly. "You see," said Eeyore to Piglet. He turned to Rabbit. "I will now answer your question," he said solemnly. "Thank you," said Rabbit. "What does Christopher Robin do in the mornings? He learns. He becomes educated. He instigates. I think that is the word he mentioned, but I may be referring to something else. He instigates knowledge. In my small way, I also, if I have the word right, am doing what he does. That, for instance, is," Rabbit said, "an A? But not a very good one. Well, I must get back and tell the others." Eeyore looked at his sticks, and then he looked at Piglet. "What did Rabbit say it was?" he asked. An A, said Piglet. Did you tell him? No, Eeyore, I didn't. I expect he just knew. He knew? You mean this A thing is a thing Rabbit knew? Yes, Eeyore, he's clever, Rabbit is. Clever, said Eeyore, scornfully, putting a foot heavily on his 3 sticks. Education, said Eeyore, bitterly, jumping on his 6 sticks. What is learning? Asked Eeyore, as he kicked his 12 sticks into the air. A thing Rabbit knows, ha! I think, began Piglet nervously. Don't, said Eeyore. I think violets are rather nice, said Piglet, and he laid his bunch in front of Eeyore and scampered off. Next morning, the notice on Christopher Robin's door said, Gone out. Back soon. Signed C.R. Which is why all the animals in the forest, except, of course, the spotted and herbaceous Baxham, now know what Christopher Robin does in the mornings. I hope you enjoyed that chapter. Thank you for listening, friends.